Oh my gosh, how many times do you plan a cookout and the weather doesn't cooperate?
Yeah.
Either it's raining cats and dogs, or quite frankly, it's too hot and humid to want to be outdoors
like
and
today.
grill,
Right.
Save the party, grill indoors, and do it with up to 80% less smoke than the traditional indoor grills that you know, or even your own skillet.
Yep.
This is the Power Smokeless Indoor Grill. This has been so popular as a second grill, or even for people who aren't allowed to have a grill, a traditional grill, because they live in apartments. It's 1,500 watts power. It is on a sale price of $89.98 that goes away at the end of the day. I can tell you we're almost $40 less than the retail price. John DiRenzo has been whipping up all kinds of things. I've been watching you on Instagram.
Right.
You love
I love
this
thing. I
Yeah,
know. I'm
tell
glad
us
you've been
why.
watching, because it's a cool little culinary machine. It's more than just a grill. We give you a griddle plate. So being an ex-professional chef, we love to cook on griddles. And people come to my house and they're amazed that I cook. They're surprised. They're like, couldn't believe you would have cooked that on the griddle. I think once you get a taste of the griddle top, you're really going to figure out it's more than just doing breakfast. But speaking of breakfast, we got some tater tots here and some sausage.
Sausages. I'm already intrigued.
Right. Well, you can do cool stuff because
please,
of the non-stick.
Okay.
And
So non-stick surface.
Yeah.
Here's your cheese.
So we're not worried about anything sticking here because we have everything's dishwasher safe. It's all non-stick. Anything that touches food is dishwasher safe. The griddle and the grill are non-stick. It's so easy to use. It's one touch. Super easy to control. As you can see, it was going a little hot there, so I just backed down the heat.
Because this can go up to 450
It does. Look how powerful it is. I mean, we're only at 250, 320 there, and it's really rocking. As soon as I put the eggs on there, it's going to cool it down now. So look how awesome this is. Plus, I like to get that little burn on the cheese there.
Oh, I do.
I
It gives
love
it a
that
little bit
burn.
extra crisp and flavor.
We're going to revisit this, but it's really also cool. Not only do we give you a griddle, we give you a lid. So it creates an awesome little environment there, almost like an oven. The lid has a silicone seal on it. I don't know if you could see that when I lift it up, right? So that's going to create a nice little environment under there and keep it like a little oven. So this is so much more than just an indoor grill, but it's an awesome indoor grill.
Yeah?
Look at these steaks.
Prove it.
Well, they're 2 inches, right? I would call that 2 inches in my book. And let's see, I think they're done.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you made sear lines with this grill?
Yeah, well, it's 450 degrees. Your outdoor grill only goes to 450 degrees, sometimes 500 degrees.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't get real hot. If you have a lot of them have a thermometer on it, you'll notice the thermometer only goes to 500.
I'm gonna check that next
Definitely
time,
check it out. So it has the sear, the power to sear. It's 1,500 watts. And interesting enough, to be able to get this Maillard effect sear, you only need 320 degrees.
Oh, and that Maillard, I could just call it crust or meat candy. That's
right?
where the flavor is. That's how you want your steak to look.
But look at this, nice and thick, right?
And you got 4 big strip
Oh
steaks
yeah,
on there.
4 big strip steaks, and I had it at 450, and it kept a constant temperature. That's what it's really about with cooking. Any professional chef will tell you what they really love is control. Now these I could have left on a little longer, and not a problem. Just put them back on.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Now,
You like them like that?
I would eat that.
See,
I know
don't like
David
them rare.
wouldn't.
You know what's interesting?
What?
I found most women like their meat more rare than men.
Interesting.
My family
has
owned
more
butcher shops for
taste.
years.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, quick question, and then I'm going to show everybody what they get and talk value. Is how do you recommend getting your meat to room temperature before you throw it out? How long do you think it should sit out?
Well, when you take your meat out of the refrigerator, it's usually like 37 degrees. So you want to keep it out about a half hour to bring that temperature of the surface of the protein up a little bit, because that Maillard effect takes effect at 320 degrees. So the faster you can achieve that, the less time you have, or the less chance you have to overcook your meat.
Okay.
So when your meat's warmer, you can get to that sear quicker and you get better results.
All right, here, I want to show you everything that you're going to get. Now at retail, the Power Smokeless Indoor Grill is $129.93. Take a look at our sale price. We are almost $40 less, but that savings, that 40 bucks goes away at the end of the day. So tomorrow, why spend more? So you're going to get your look-through glass lid with the silicone seal. You're going to get your grill plate. Here is your griddle plate. Of course, there's your cord to plug it in, because that's all you need. It weighs 12 pounds and you get a 40-inch cord. You have the way you can customize your heat, starting at 200 going up to 450 degrees. And that is about it. You will get 2 recipe booklets though with this to help get you started. Some of the recipes that you're seeing here are there. This is great if you go camping, RVs, tailgating, and great as a second grill for the sides. But we have great animation to explain how this works and how it remains smokeless.
Let's see it. So we have some burgers cooking here. So if you want to create less smoke, you don't let your proteins drip on the heat source. So that's what we figured out. The heating element is right up under the plate. So when those proteins drip, as you see there, they're not dripping on the heat source, creating smoke. End-to-end grilling surface, we showed you we had 4 huge steaks, and they have a fan in the bottom that's going to pull all of the smoke that is created. It's going to drag all that down and create a little downdraft. So you're not going to have to worry about extra smoke or odors, a lot of odor in the house, which is really good. I went on a bluefish trip recently, caught a lot of bluefish, and the only way to cook it in the house though is on this, because if you do it in a pan or in the oven, it smells in the whole house, you know?
Yeah, then you're leaving windows open for days.
Yeah, so here, I love using the lid to melt that cheese on there.
Okay, so we'll go ahead, that's 8 hot dogs, 4 big quarter-pound patty burgers. So you're cooking for a crowd, or you're just cooking for 2, or just yourself. It's versatile, it stores away easily, and the cleanup, right?
Yeah, it cleans up. Well, everything that touches, the griddle and the grill top are non-stick. Everything else that touches food is dishwasher safe.
Awesome.
So,
all right, let's keep seeing some more great food.
Yeah, I want to show you the eggs while we're here. Can we do that?
Oh, we better check on them.
Yeah, let's check.
We don't want to overdo it.
Let's check. Let's see where we're at here.
Look at that.
So
everything's
Turn
bubbling.
it down a little bit and see where we're at.
And again, because you have that 1500 watts power, it keeps the consistent heat.
Look at that.
Which is so important to cooking.
I put a lot of cheese on here, but I wanted to show you this. More importantly, look at this. I want to roll it over.
Oh, heck.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at the non-stick. Right?
Imagine pancakes on there.
Yeah, we're going to do pancakes right over there, right?
Oh, good.
But look at this. It's hot as a match, right? You get that sear, and this is the beauty of using a griddle top, because you can do things like this and have quick, easy cleanup. And again, I just love the griddle top. I think it's fantastic. But I want to get all this off so I can show you. Look at that pile of breakfast.
Now, you don't have to use any cooking spray or anything like
that.
Nothing,
Nothing, unless you want to for flavor. I mean, I tend to use the Evo, as you can see sitting here. I like to use it because it puts a nice little even sheen on there, but you really don't have to. But I wanted to show you this. This is why I want to get to this. I mean, it makes a little mess because I'm doing it here just to show you quickly. But look at that, how it cleans up. And then if I want to, I can go right back on with a couple grilled cheese here. And we'll put our top on and we'll come back over to that. How's that?
Okay, so we've done breakfast, we've done lunch, even some elegant, delicate foods like salmon, easily done in the Power Smokeless Grill.
Look at this. One touch control. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, even though if I think these are done, but let's take a look. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Doesn't it? It smells so good out here, too, doesn't it?
Oh, my gosh. That looks like something you'd get off a cast iron, but I would never put salmon on cast iron because I'd be so afraid of ripping up
It'll stick directly to it. This is a great way indoors to do your delicate seafoods because you don't get the smell either. Not only do you not get the stick. Now, on this, I didn't use any oil because the fish is oily. So I didn't want to add any oil to it, but it smells delicious. And I love it for doing things. We had a lot of room on there if we wanted to add some vegetables or anything like that.
Yeah, that cooking surface is about 15 by 9, so a little bit bigger than your 13 by 9 bakers at home. So again, we saw 4 big, large strip steaks earlier in this presentation, and that's using the grill plate. But again, you're also getting the griddle plate. I was telling you last time we presented this, my 94-year-old grandfather-in-law was at our house for Father's Day. My husband was cooking up hot dogs, and he said to my husband, oh, how much he missed the taste of a grilled hot dog. And we were like, well, why? Aren't you grilling hot dogs? He goes, I'm too old. I don't trust myself and feel confident enough with a regular grill anymore. So he had been microwaving his hot dogs all this time. And I said to Larry, I said, we've got to get this for Pop. Because
nobody should have to microwave hot dogs
have to have the taste of a grilled hot dog. And this is something that he can use at home. Complete control, no open flame, and 80% less smoke than a traditional indoor grill. Sits on the countertop. You know, you could put it on a picnic table if you took it out to the park.
Look at that. Look at that
we
sear
have the
on
sale
that
price
andouille sausage. It looks delicious, doesn't it?
It really turned out well.
Doesn't it? Because you can get that sear on there. I loved it. Look at that. Cleaned up, good to go. We're good. And again, we talked about using this not for breakfast, but here I am using it for breakfast because it's so fantastic for it. You know, if you like to do. I like little ones. I like big ones. Do them all
you're a
different
silver
size.
dollar
Yeah,
type of guy?
because I like to eat a lot of them.
Do you know when I was little, I would eat pancakes nonstop, even for dinner.
too.
But my
Me too.
record is, and we're talking pancakes this size, 16 I ate in one sitting. My dad, I was probably 9 years old. This is a true story. That's how much I love pancakes. Now at the time, I only used butter, didn't use syrup. But I got 16 down,
Wow,
and
don't
then went
try
out and
like
played
that,
softball,
really? Good for
like
you.
it was
She's a
nothing. I know, too bad cell phones weren't around to document that, because nobody believes me. This sale price is gonna go away at the end of the day. That means almost $40 you get to save right now by picking this up. It is on a great easy pay. Break up the price, pay over time, get it home for $18. Again, if you're getting older and don't trust yourself around a grill, never liked open flames a real grill, live somewhere where you can't have a grill, or you know what, would just love to have this in case of bad weather or take it on the go, this is your time to pick this up, K48367, because you don't want to miss out on the sale price and this great easy pay.
See how easy it is to use? We have a solid blue light from 220 to 320. That means we're at that temperature. The blinking blue light means the unit's heating up. So, because I just turned it up. But you know, one touch, so easy. One touch for the fan, one touch for the power button. It cleans easy, you get results. I love it. So I'll melt the rest of this with the lid.
Awesome.
Right?
Katie, see these right here, honey? See the pork chorizo burgers?
They look great.
That my recipe tonight, we grilled these
Did
in
you?
the Power
On the Power-
Indoor Grill.
Well,
yeah.
I saw you do. You
Well,
charred.
I heard it was raining outside. I said, well, there we go. We don't have to worry about getting wet outside.
You charred that pepper.
We charred the
right?
poblano pepper for the mayo. Thank you for reminding me, John.
Look at these.
And look at the perfect, the bubbles on
It's
the
great for
pancake.
pancakes, I gotta tell you.
Do you know how hard that is for me not to pick that up and start eating it right now?
Right? Looks
Let me
good.
show you everything you're getting. Once again, 5 easy payments of $18. Here's your Power Indoor Smokeless Grill with the glass lid. Inside is already the grill plate. You're also getting the griddle plate, 2 recipe booklets, all the parts that touch food, including the lid, dishwasher safe. The only thing that you're gonna have to wipe down is the inside electrical unit, and you will see that, but really easy to use. John Dorenzo, thank you. You get to feed a crowd tonight. How awesome is that? Hey, coming up in the show, we're less than 10 minutes away from one of my personal favorite items, the set of 2 rectangular non-slip serving trays.